Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, and in the last part, we filled out the map. I wish I could show you it, but it's only on the gamepad, and that would be difficult. But it is filled out.
See it in spirit. Well, he just yawned. Did you see that?
Yep, he sure did. It has been so long since, like, I was complaining about it in the Kingdom Hearts video, but no, this is even worse. I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's marked on the map, so let's go to one of them.
Just gonna let him do his thing, you know?
Thank you, Swift Sail. So, don't mind me, I'm just gonna be going here for a couple minutes.
You should play without the Swift Sail, as if you're playing the original version.
Oh, apparently my gamepad's battery's almost dead. Not a surprise, fine, whatever. I have the charge cable right here.
Good work.
Like that
That's
stupid
all
pop-up is just bugging me.
All I have to say is good work. All I have to say.
Right there, it's plugged in.
All I have to say is bad work.
Oh wow, almost went straight into that island.
You have to fill out the map, it's important.
I already did.
Fill it out again.
How?
Restart the game.
No thanks. This LP's been going on since 2015. And it somehow isn't our longest running LP. Thanks for that.
That one's bad. I don't think you know the true meaning of bad.
We were literally just talking about this just before we started recording.
Let's be real. I am the greatest LPer of all time. That you can do it. Oh yeah, remember this part? You gotta freeze it. Remember? You gotta pick it up. No, you're supposed to freeze it.
With what? Climate change?
You have fire and ice arrows.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, too late now. Up, up, down. Oh, great, I've already forgotten what it was.
You have to read it.
Is that it? I guess it wasn't.
You walk up and
it
read it.
Oh no, it's down right.
There's a check button! Oh my god.
Wait, what? Seriously? Wait, where was it?
Check.
Oh.
Press A.
Well, that's all it is.
Walk up to it, closer.
Oh, I just did it in the wrong spot. I love this game.
I was telling you to get closer and check it.
Wind God's area? Okay, sure.
Oh god, wait, you're doing this? No, you can't do this dungeon first.
I think you can do either of them first. I can't think of any reason why you would have to do the other.
I think, if I remember correctly, it's like a bit of an illusion of freedom in which you can do that, but no, you can't do it that way, unfortunately. Can't do it the easy way. You know what I mean, man?
Like, can you remember why?
No. I think it was just a design decision. A questionable one, obviously, but yeah. For some reason they mark this part of the map, but if I remember correctly, you can't actually do this dungeon yet. It's really bizarre.
I'm gonna keep trying for this one for now, but I'll keep that in mind.
I don't remember why. Like, I'm trying to think, but... Because, like, you don't need the dungeon item of the other dungeon to do the dungeon. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it right now. I don't know if you can tell. I'm like,
Oops. Wrong one.
you gotta go see your best friend now in the Forbidden Forest.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we can see.
But there's a teleport right... Or, oh no, never mind. No, there wasn't. It looks like there is.
I told you there's also, we could see the complete map because... Yeah, the thing...
Oh, there's just a fish there in the air.
Yep, that happens all the time.
And it looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful simply because it is beautiful. But I'll tell you something, boyo. You can't do this dungeon. I don't remember
Is
what's
someone over here? I feel like there's something over here.
There is.
I thought it was behind the waterfall. Maybe it's...
It is behind the waterfall.
Is that where the block is, maybe? That would be a really weird place to block it. Hey, I've only actually gotten this far in the game once before, and that was years upon years ago, so it very well could be something weird.
You have no. There definitely is something in there.
It's like, I thought there was, but...
I can't remember. You just jump.
Gotta get rid of this thing.
Jump.
Okay.
Angle yourself better. Jump off with the leaf.
Oh yeah, good point. I forgot I had that. Where's the wind going? Oh well. Nope, too far! No, too far! Wait, come on. Come on! There is something in here. Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to go in here. Oh, I guess you're not supposed to go in here yet.
Okay, maybe this is the block. Maybe talk to the Deku Tree?
Yeah, maybe talk to him. I don't remember.
The most nerve-wracking thing about this is, like, I know I'm probably not going to get this game again for like another 3 months, so I'm scared if I just let it go now and don't do it in this part, I'm never going to remember.
Maybe I have a feeling this is the block. Again, I didn't know what the actual block was.
It's like, I'm just gonna give it a shot.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. The worst thing you can do is you just have to go to the other.
Yeah. Nice if I knew where what's his name is too.
Just talk to the Deku Tree.
Yeah, he's right here. Oh, that's your phone ringing, I guess.
No, that's a text message.
Said I wish to know. I think this is just stock dialogue.
Tell me about the Koroks.
Forest Koroks?
Hiding somewhere.
It would be useless to look for him.
So I think that was the block.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be my hint.
Yeah,
From a character that you have no reason to speak to. Great game design.
That means you have to go to
Yeah, I have to go to the other one on the opposite side of the map.
Yep. It's so weird.
I'm gonna have to take back what I said before about going for 3 months because I'm never gonna remember that if I wait that long.
On the bright side, what I said was
Yeah,
correct.
it's right. It's just I just think it's a really dumb game design choice.
I mean, I'm not really disagreeing.
Although I mean, GameCube era game, I guess it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah, but it came out at the Wii, on the Wii also at the exact same time, obviously.
That's Twilight Princess.
I know, that was the joke.
Although that game has its own issues.
Yeah, it's too amazing.
Oh boy, yeah, we're definitely gonna have some disagreements when we get to that game.
I mean, it is an amazing game.
So if Skyward Sword didn't exist, it would be my least favorite Zelda game. Not even just 3D, just least favorite, period. I do not see what people see in it.
But it's got amazing music and dungeons.
Maybe it does, but I'm never gonna see them. Because I keep getting stuck.
What do you mean?
I can never get past the stupid tutorial.
Why? Because it takes too long?
Well, yes, but I genuinely get stuck. Like,
Wait,
I have the game on a GameCube emulator, and I have it on Wii U, like the HD version. Both of them are stuck in the same place.
Wait, where do you get stuck? I'm trying to piece this together.
I think it's right after you get the lantern. I don't remember much after that, so I think that's as far as I got.
When I get to play that game, I wonder if I'm gonna fucking blow your mind or something.
I mean, like, ironically, I stopped down the same place when I got to, what's it called, Skyward Sword. I think I got through one dungeon, and that was it. So maybe I'll really end up loving that game when I actually watch someone else play instead of playing it myself.
Aren't I the one in mine?
Exactly, like... Where's this, like, I tried really hard to love Skyward Sword. I wanted to so bad. It's just it didn't happen.
Wait, how far did you get?
I got just past the first dungeon.
So you don't know anything about the game then, because that's like not even 1/16 of the game.
It's like, I've seen the cutscenes online, but that's it.
It is a very long game. Maybe a little too long.
And then again, I only beat this one once. Only beat Ocarina once, too. Breath of the Wild I've beaten twice, and I don't even know how many times I beat Majora's Mask. Too many. Or actually, no. I've played it too many times. I've only beaten it like once or twice. I always stop around Stone Tower.
Why would you stop at the best tower?
Because I don't think it's the best tower, I think it's the worst tower.
That is a very, very, very unpopular opinion.
Oh, I know.
People think it's one of the best dungeons, if not
yeah,
the
like,
best
you want
dungeon.
the equally unpopular opinion? My favorite is the Water Temple. Or Great Bay.
Fuck that temple.
The equally unpopular.
And that is actually the worst.
But I don't even understand why I like it so much. I hate the Water Temple in Ocarina. But
I don't.
It's like, okay, I don't understand you then. I don't know how you can like one not the other.
A lot of
And
people,
I like one not the other.
A lot of people don't really inherently dislike the Water Temple. It's more of it's annoying, because of what's it called? Because of the water, because of the N64 water version thingy majiggers.
But I've only ever played the 3DS version, or primarily played 3DS version. I still hate it. So,
The only thing that I dislike about it is, like there's always usually one key that for some reason or another I just mess up. Like
I couldn't tell you because, like I just said, I've only played it once.
Oh, we're gonna play this for a second time on this channel.
I know. It's like, I was going through the game on Citra to see how far I can actually go see if there's any major bugs on it. So far, there aren't, except for just things that are built into the emulator that I can't really help. Like, at least in the current build, they get rid of the touchpad and force you to name yourself Citra. Like, it's...
Why?
The programmer just didn't feel like programming the touchpad. Like, they straight up admitted as much. But they keep saying they're going to put it in eventually, but they also keep saying that about gyroscope, and, yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what?
What about what?
So wait, the touchpad doesn't work?
Yeah, or not, like, the touchpad works, it's just the, they automatically remove the parts where you would type in your name.
Just that part?
Yes, just that.
Why?
I don't know, I'm not on the development team. But it forces you to name yourself Citra on every game I've tried.
That doesn't make sense. That confuses me.
Like, it confused me the first time I was going through Majora's Mask, because that's the game I noticed it on. It's like, what? It's like, I actually restarted my save file because I thought it was a glitch. Like, no, it's how it works. You don't even get the prompt.
I don't know, that kind of frustrates me, mostly because I kind of like naming myself.
Oh, totally. It's like, especially on an LP, like, we named ourselves Yogaidr here, so why would I not want to do the same on an LP of Ocarina or Majora's, right?
We did it on Majora's, too.
Mm-hmm. She's standing up here, right? Yeah. I was going to be out of ideas real quick if she wasn't here.
No, this one actually works properly. But do you know, like off the top of your head, do you need what's hard, or which emulator is harder to run, Citra or PCXX2?
I would say Citra by a little bit, but I'm not sure.
What makes you say Citra by a little bit?
Just because the graphics settings seem to be more demanding.
Really? It just
well, because it's rendering
really
two screens.
Oh, true. I didn't consider that. I was more thinking, do you really think the graphics are better?
Although I have had better luck at running the Citra games that I have than I have PCSX2. Like, I'll put it that way. Like, there's a lot of PCSX2 games I've tried that just either don't work or you have to play with settings forever, and by the time you do, it looks like a totally different game. Yeah,
which games?
The Ratchet and Clank games, Jack and Daxter, like basically anything that you would want to play is either a laggy mess or the textures are so distorted that you can't even tell what's going on.
I wanted to play Ratchet and Clank 3, but it was so laggy for me.
Just like I had the same problem with the first game. Like it was running, it either lags down to the point where it's less than half its normal frame rate, or you have to destroy the textures to the point where it doesn't even look like the game anymore.
For Ratchet and Clank 3, you have to like fix the textures, and when you fix the textures, you have to use it where it's you're using the settings that are more CPU demanding. No, that are more, I think, graphics card demanding. I don't know. It's really weird.
You don't have to do that for Ratchet and Clank 2, though. That doesn't make any sense.
I know. It's like, I don't know. It's a Ratchet and Clank 3 issue. Hold on. Be right back a second. I'm gonna do something. I just can't hear you.
I kind of want to test that once we're done with this now. Because I think I still have game rep for
it's
Ratchet
just
3.
weird. How big is the Ocarina of Time 3D ISO?
I don't know. It's like it can't be more than 2 gigs. Like it's a 3DS game.
The real question I was going to ask, rather, is how big are generally our 3DS games?
I think they're usually around the same size as PS1 ISOs.
Under
most of them, most of them I've gotten, I think, are around 600 meg, 700 meg. There's a few that are bigger. Like, I think I have one of Donkey Kong 3D, which is 1.7 gig, which is definitely an outlier. I can check that after this, because the GUI for Citra actually tells you how big they all are upon boot up, and I have a few games on there.
Oh god, you're lagging online.
Oh, you're lagging for me too.
You were lagging online.
So at least it's even this time.
I mean,
But my internet speed is normal, so... Of course it is.
Whoa! I wonder how you've done at least 20 minutes, I think, so far.
Yep. How did you know? How did you know?
Hey, look, I'm a psychic, all right.
Like, just barely 20 minutes, and when you cut off the little bit of fluff from the beginning, it's probably going to be exactly.
I'm telling you, I'm just a little bit of a psychic. Now you get to go to the greatest temple in the game.
I know you're being sarcastic. I remember this place, and it's horrible.
What?
It's like,
No,
okay, it's not a bad dungeon. It's just so easy to get lost.
I like it a lot.
It's like, it's a good dungeon. It's just, well, like I just said, it's so easy to get lost.
Psh, you're just bad at video games, obviously.
Well, I mean, I don't deny that. Have you seen the Kingdom Hearts 1 LP so far? I have the entire part, or semi-part, dedicated to losing the Hades Cup. I made a little progress.
There's got to be a game that I'm bad at that I've LP'd.
Not on this channel, I don't think.
There has to
And
be.
your channel's even worse in that regard.
I'm pretty sure there's a game that I was really bad on our channel. I just can't.
I have the wiki open. Let me look at what your old completed LPs. How about that? Let's see.
Yeah.
You've done CTR. No, you were fine at that.
I was really
Demon
good.
Souls, about the same. I don't think you had any particular problems with that.
I didn't, yeah.
DKC 1 and 2, maybe a little bit with 1, but not enough to say you were bad at it.
It was harder for me on 2 than it was on 1. That's for goddamn sure.
Then Adventure DX, don't really think you had any problems. Heroes, same thing. Like, I'll semi-count Adventure 2, and that's also not really any problems. Sonic 4 Episode 1, no problems. Majora's Mask, ha! Unleashed HD, no problem. So, that's all of them. At least all of them that's been finished.
The greatest. I'm the coolest. Isn't that what
Meanwhile, for me, I have, let's see, oh boy, look at that! Super Mario Sunshine! Didn't that go so well?
I don't know, you're pretty amazing at that game.
Rayman Legends went pretty badly at times, too.
Rayman, it was funny because most of the bad Rayman Legend times were like stuff you didn't even have to do.
Well, I needed the stuff, I just didn't need to get them there. The King Red Lion is giving me a tutorial I'm not reading, and I'm going to regret this.
What is the worst video game you've ever played?
Do you even need to ask?
Yeah, I do.
It's Aquaman.
Really?
I would put it under Bubsy, yes.
Man, I actually thought if anything it'd be Superman 64.
I guess that's fair, too.
Because you didn't even finish that game. The game was so bad you didn't even finish
That's true. Please tell me I was in range. Okay, yes I was.
No, you weren't. Just playing a cutscene to make you feel good about yourself.
Alright, this is Nintendo, so that's actually kind of feasible.
Earth Temple. One thing I actually do like about this temple is I don't know. I like the what the.
How far into this are we now?
Like she just fell.
25 minutes, a little under. It's I was thinking of maybe cutting it off here and doing a new video, but 24 minutes is way too short. So, no.
Man, I can't believe we gotten to the point where he thinks 24 minutes is too short. Sweet, now we get to do this entire dungeon in one part.
Wait a minute, do I need to be carrying her or something? What the? Get back! How'd you get there so fast?
You do need to be carrying her.
Oh, boy. Entire dungeon escort quest.
Yeah, but I think they do it pretty cool. In this game, in this dungeon, much better than like Ruto, for example.
I've completely forgotten about that one.
Well, now you remember it.
Just in time for us to do Ocarina later.
Woo!
You know, once they fix... Like, at the very least, they want to wait till Citra fixes the gyroscope issues, because one of the big selling points of the 3DS version is aiming with gyro, and it technically exists, but you have to drag with the right mouse button, and it's not super accurate, and I don't even think you can move with the Y-axis at all.
It's gyro.
Oh, whatever, same thing.
I thought you didn't like the gyro system.
I don't, but it's better than what's there now.
I don't know. Are you sure about that one?
I would say so, yeah.
And why would you say so?
Because the one that's in place is really, really slow. But it's more noticeable in Majora than it is in Ocarina, at least from what I went through. But Ocarina is still definitely a problem. Like, those archery mini games in Majora, ugh.
I think that's how it goes.
Use the Wind Waker to guide her, what?
You have to use the Wind Waker to guide her.
Well, that didn't work.
Remember that song you used to get in here?
Is it command ability?
Right,
would
try
make
doing it
sense.
again.
Oh, it worked. But it worked a little late.
Where is she? Did you do it in the middle of the air?
Yes.
She can fly.
Yes, I see that now. Wait a minute, I think I did this too early. Go back.
Wait, what do you mean too early? What?
Because I need to get Link over to one of them.
Oh,
Because there's two
okay.
switches.
I was like, what? What do you even mean by that?
You need to get Link to stand on one. And play the command melody again.
This is where you do the ooh.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, that thing, whatever mouth noises I just made.
I have to play this song to get her back in, don't I? Fine, whatever. I screwed up. It's my song of shame.
Have fun doing this over and over.
Yeah, I think this is why I didn't like this dungeon that much.
Over and over again.
It's like I said before, it's not a bad dungeon, it's just one I don't personally like.
It's not a bad dungeon because it's the worst dungeon.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of dungeons in the game, and something has to be worse, I guess.
I don't like the wind temple.
Is that the other one?
Yeah.
The one that was locked off?
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that one.
How do you even destroy these black ones? They just dissolve into goop like that. Oh, the light.
I wonder what she gotta do.
Come on. It's slowly crawling. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. And hammer time. Wait. Okay, now I thought the hammer would be too easy on its own.
Hammer time. You have to yell that every time you hit him.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You have to say, stop. Hammer time.
Get over here. Come on. Oh,
Throw
I haven't been
it.
using my rope enough.
Yeah, throw your rope more. You gotta rope it out. Sounds like some weird thing you would hear in a...
And stop hammer time. Fine, I said it once.
Yeah, no, you gotta do it every time now.
No, I did it once.
No, you gotta
Yeah,
do it
do
every
that.
time. You gotta do it every time now.
Wait a
You have to
that
commit
chest still
yourself.
isn't.
You gotta commit yourself to it.
Is it like fire arrows? Is that it?
Every time you hit things, you gotta do it, dude. You have to. I'm now forcing you to.
Good luck with that.
Gotta say stop. Hammer time. Dude, there's a hard piece in there. Get it.
Come on. Oh, I just was understanding how the controls worked on it. Come on. Grab it. How close do I have to be to this thing? Does it just repel? Is that it? Oh, whatever. It's not worth it.
You have to be medley and fly.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What do you mean? It is worth it.
For
Toss
5
her up
rupees and a joy pendant. She doesn't get enough height.
there. No, she does. You gotta believe me. Look at you, knocked her out. How
Oops,
dare
wrong
you.
direction again. Well, this works wonderfully.
You need the hook shot.
That's what I was using. Or, oh no, not the. Wait, you don't even have the hook shot at this point in the game.
No, you can't.
Seriously, what is up with this chest?
I actually have no idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, right, that's it. So I didn't command melody.
I know, you did everything the hard way.
What the? No, ah, I pushed the wrong button. Damn it.
I knew you were doing everything the hard way too, and I just didn't want to mention it.
Yeah, I've kind of figured that out by now.
I'm a jerk sometimes, I'm sorry. But you know I had...
We're only in the first couple rooms of the dungeon.
Oh, trust me, we're like 1/8 of the way done with said dungeon. At this rate, the dungeon's never gonna be completed.
I believe that statement 100%. Am I able to... This is probably how you're supposed to burn those things down too, not the fire arrows, right?
Yep. See, he's learning, guys.
Still think it's way too much of a hassle to switch between medley with that stupid song over and over. All that just with a stupid map. Oh, whatever. Still not worth it for 5 rupees and a pendant. These
Wait,
statues
that
mean
was
anything? Doesn't look like it.
Definitely worth it. Hey, why don't you shoot light at it?
Well, this is a puzzle that is never getting solved. So, I need medley. I thought she was following me and I was wrong.
So, this part's over and this LP's over. See you guys in the next LP.
Yeah, I have no idea how badly I want to say that, but I won't.
I was actually really disappointed you didn't say that.
I don't want to cancel any LPs outright unless I have absolutely no choice in the matter, or I'm waiting, like, for example, like with Jack 2.
That,
Or
or
I'm
if you're
for-
like maybe really disliking a game or something and not enjoying.
Yeah, it's
the
like, I'm
plan
not
or something.
quite there with anything, like, I've kind of gotten close there a few times with Mario vs. DK, but I'm not quite that point yet. I feel like,
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say Mario Sunshine. I was about to say I can't believe it. A little disappointed.
well, I was trying to
I
think of current
thought
LPs.
you loved LP in that game.
Oh, right. Now I get it.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out what to do.
I mean,
Well, it really looks like she's having none of it.
I know exactly what you gotta do.
So that's it over there. I need my hammer back.
You gotta say it.
Not in a million years.
That's not, you said the wrong thing. It's not how the song goes. You don't say.
Oh, that's a
"Not
song.
really."
No idea.
Yeah, the hammer time. Wait, did you not know?
Never heard of it.
It's from Can't Touch This. Wait,
Must
do
have
you
missed
not
that
know
movie.
Do you not know Can't Touch This?
Must have missed that movie.
Movie?
He said it was from a movie just now.
It was from... Did I? I would say it's from a song.
Well, then I must miss that song.
You missed Can't Touch This?
I miss a lot of music things, okay?
Dude, Can't Touch This was like the most popular song. Granted, a long, long time ago, but it's kind of like left its mark forever, sort of thing.
And I've somehow managed to dodge it, and that somehow does not surprise me in the slightest.
I mean, you said Hammer Time, so
Yeah, because you said it.
damn, this is weird now. You gotta say stop. Hammer Time. What's in this chest? It's the
Oh, a
compass
small
watch.
key. I was expecting a compass. Or maybe a joy pendant.
I was about to say I almost forgot. Never mind, because the compass is always like midway through the dungeon for some reason.
If there's anything I'm glad they got rid of in Breath of the Wild. Thank you for it being those stupid compasses. Like, why did they ever even exist in the first place?
Compasses?
Yeah, like they should have just added that along with the dungeon map.
Compasses have been around since I think.
I don't care how long they've been around. That just makes it worse.
Compasses are the greatest things ever. Prove me otherwise.
It's not necessarily bad, it's just pointless.
How is it pointless, huh, punk?
Crap.
Scrap?
What
Don't give me that attitude.
the... I accidentally left the arrows in my spoils bag. I didn't even know that could happen, but okay. So where's Medley? Or Melody,
Gone.
or whatever her name is. It's been too long since I played this game, okay?
It's Medley.
So I was right the first time.
Can't control her through doors.
I didn't know she was out of the room. I figured she was just spawned back to the start.
No, she was holding down a door, remember? You forgot her, and now she's in there. How could she?
Actually, she wasn't doing anything.
Now you gotta do the control song and
I really don't see why she couldn't just do this herself.
because she doesn't know what to do. She's like a dog chasing cars, you know, doesn't know what to do.
That's a very strange way to describe it, but okay. I'll accept it.
It's amazing. You know it's amazing. You know what else is amazing?
Turtles with guns.
Chicken nugget.
Oh, well, okay, that too.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like chicken nuggets?
Where do burgers fall on that scale?
Burgers? Burgers, burgers, burgers. Burgers, burgers. Burger, burger, burgers. Burgers, burgers. Burgers, burgers. Burger, 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 burgers. Burger, burger, burgers. Burgers, burgers. Burgers, 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 burgers. Do you regret
Oh, she
saying
can't
burgers
open
yet?
doors on her own.
Nope.
Well, am I
Do you
stuck
regret saying
then?
burgers yet?
No, not yet. I'm not doing a counter for this part.
Get like a like a pot and like put it on the thing. Just think of that.
I
Also
totally forgot I
burgers.
had gotten the small key.
I'm pretty sure you can do that while holding her.
That makes no sense, but I would not doubt that in the slightest. Can I call her
How'd
from
she
here?
get all the way over there?
I don't know.
She's
She's really good at getting lost.
Oh, wait a minute. She like teleported. Something ain't right here. I'm more confused because you just dropped her right outside that door.
And I gave her no time whatsoever, too.
And suddenly she was across the room. She's magical.
Although that did happen earlier, too. I think like in the room where I got the dungeon map, I left and then came back and suddenly she was on the opposite side of the room.
She's a magic man, actually. As proven here.
I have not been using this enough. I know, I'm sorry.
I mean, are you really gonna use the choo-choo stuff? That's the real
Probably
question.
not.
It's only, like, for the joy pendants I could, like, straight up say, yeah, it's worth it, but the choo-choo stuff, it's like, that's just dependent on if you're gonna use, like, potions and whatever, and you just really have it. I think you and me both talked about...
Like, there just no... Unless you're playing hero mode. That's the exception.
Even then, because this is from me playing hero mode, even then it really... Like, they weren't... Like, there were opportunities where I could see myself wanting to use one.
Oh yeah, totally.
They weren't necessarily...
Like, especially when there's better alternatives.
Grandma's...
Grandma's soup, fairies. Just... There's so many better options.
Yeah, and then, like, I think... Even when you get, like, the best, what's it called? When you get, like, the best potion in the game, even then, it's like, Grandma's soup is still just better.
Yeah, it's better because you get 2 of them in one bottle.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear my dog.
I can. But only a little bit.
And that's because my door, or not door, my window's closed.
Pushing the wrong buttons, like... I don't know the controls!
He's too used to, Kingdom Hearts clearly.
Well, I mean, we did just record a Kingdom Hearts video before this.
It's his favorite game of all time. He said he's gonna do it again, and he's gonna LP at level 1.
Why would I do that?
No continues, and if he gets a continue, he is gonna restart the Let's Play.
So, are you saying you would agree to do that for Chain of Memories? Because that's what it
No.
sounds like.
You're the one who said you were gonna do these things. You know,
I said nothing
don't-
of the sort.
I don't agree to these things, but you know, you do. You know, you do you weirdo.
Actually, you do say weird things like that. Isn't that right, Mr. Breath the Wild 900 Koroks?
You know.
I do believe that happened. It is still on our list. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, all 3 Xenoblade games.
I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's delusional, everyone.
It's still on the list.
Are you making a list and are you checking it twice? Are you freaking Santa Claus or something?
Ho ho ho.
I knew it all along. Why didn't you get me my present for Christmas 3 Christmases ago? I demand an answer.
You sent it to the wrong address.
Santa, you only have one address. It's the North Pole.
No, you sent it to the wrong address.
But you only have one address.
But you sent it to the wrong place.
How did I do that? Did it get sent to your neighbor?
Yeah, it got sent to the South Pole.
Oh, just because I put the H before the T on accident?
Yes. Probably.
You know, that sounds like a realistic thing to happen, you know? You put one letter before, like when you type too fast, and then suddenly everything is wrong.
So is she even smart enough to follow me up here? Like, I hope she is, but no, she is not. Okay.
She doesn't follow, you know, she doesn't know, she's clueless, man. She's crazy. She's your crazy ex-girlfriend.
Well, that's one way to describe it. Okay. So, can we do the rest of this dungeon without her?
Wait, is your ex-girlfriend actually crazy?
Well, I'd rather not talk about it.
I mean, you could just respond with a yes or no. But I'm feeling it's actually a yes.
Actually, it's girlfriends, and yes.
Oh god. That's even worse.
So, there's your answer, okay?
I can't. No wonder you're insane.
Oh, you think I'm crazy? You think I'm nuts? You've seen nothing.
What do you mean? I've seen everything. What if I actually am your crazy ex-girlfriend in disguise?
That would be a very convincing disguise.
No, it wouldn't, because I keep telling you to play Bubsy.
Good point.
It would be a terrible disguise. What are you talking about? I'm literally just like, yeah, suffer.
Actually, that's still more rational than what I've heard some of them do.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, I'm sure they're not all crazy. Just the ones that I actually know what happened to.
What did you do?
I'm not sure, but apparently I'm really bad luck. Let's just put it that way.
Are you sure it's bad luck?
No. Something went horribly wrong, that's all I know.
Guys.
The one that became a lesbian the day after I stopped dating her is the normal one, let's put it that way.
Oh, that took a turn I wasn't expecting.
It's fun times all around.
That reminds me of a story that my friend has about his friend, not about him personally. Where apparently his friend, 2 girls liked him, but he didn't know who he wanted. Like, he couldn't figure out his feelings between who he liked more, right? And these girls, they apparently ended up just dating each other because he was taking too long.
That's actually kind of hilarious, though. You got it. That's pretty funny.
I think he thinks, like, even though it's kind of unfortunate for him, I suppose, I believe he thought it was a funny
It's like,
situation.
how long did it last? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, are they still together?
I think for all I know, they're still together. I don't think I've asked any more about it. I just was like, it's hilarious, and then we moved on from there.
I've got an empty bottle.
Look at that.
That's really sad.
But yeah, it was definitely a funny story that I was told. Like, what are the odds of such a thing happening?
So how long did this guy take? It's like, if it's like literal years, then I understand, but if it's only like a couple weeks...
I think it was, I don't know if it was, I want to say it was weeks, but it could have been like a month or something. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know, that's still pretty short, but...
It's hilarious, though, how
True.
things panned out.
Ah, crap. Cursed. I forgot that was even a status effect in this game.
Use the Song of Storms.
I'm inside, how would that work?
I don't even have the Song of Storms.
Yeah, I do.
You don't. It's the Ballad of something.
It's the same thing.
Gales. No, it makes the tornado appear, and then you get to do the
Oh,
thing.
what is up with Link's eyes? Well, I've got our thumbnail for this part.
10 out of 10.
That's amazing.
Would rate it up.
Oh, totally.
There was a thing I was gonna say, but I forgot what the thing was. What is today if yesterday is tomorrow? Just command her! You're gonna have to command her anyways. I don't know why you're trying to toss her up there.
Because it's faster if I don't have to.
It's faster, yes, but you still have to command her.
True, I know. I just really don't like using that song.
I think the main issue with using the songs like as frequently as you have to in this game is just the fact that you have to wait for it to be in sync with the
Totally. It's like
beat
the
it's on.
ocarina from Ocarina and Majora's Mask is way less tedious.
Yeah, because you just have to have.
You just have to know what the song is.
Need to...
It's like, play the Song of Soaring in Majora's Mask a couple times and you're probably gonna have it memorized for life.
Pretty much.
Like I was gonna say for Ocarina too, but that game has a bunch of different songs for some reason.
Which game?
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Because you have to play a different song for every place you teleport to.
Yeah, but like for example, the Minuet of Forest, you don't really use much. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying, but you use it like maybe a few times.
That's almost
There's not
worse.
a lot of. There's not a lot in Ocarina of Time. There's not a lot, of, especially if you know what you're doing. There's not a lot of.
So yeah, this is where I kind of regret playing this game before Ocarina, because you can't appreciate what this enemy was nearly as much.
I don't know.
Is
It's
it dead? Oh,
scary
yep,
in
there it
this
goes.
game.
Now, this game's hilarious.
No. No, they're terrifying in Twilight Princess.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Oh, wait,
you know, there's a lot of different options for thumbnails. I take back what I said before. I'm gonna have a really hard time deciding on this one. Why did these corpses take so long to despawn? They just sit there for a second or two.
Because you're crazy.
I believe that. Oh crap, I activated them both at the same... Oh, never mind. Not even a problem. Oh, did ceiling signs for a second, they just popped. They just got all white.
Want to know how crazy I think you are? On a scale of 1 to 10?
Chicken nuggets?
I don't even have to answer my question after you said that.
You asked before on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't think I ever actually gave an answer. I got distracted by something like... Oh yeah, the thing I'm not going to say the word of again.
Nope, more like you said chicken nuggets, therefore I don't have to say anything else. It's the correct answer.
Well, no medley. This almost looks like a... Yeah. Like, I know it's not the boss because you need a boss key, but... In fact, I haven't even gotten the item for the dungeon yet.
I wonder when you're gonna get it. You have to say hammer time. Those are the new rules. Every time you use the hammer, you have to say stop hammer time.
That takes way too long!
You know what? I don't care. It could take 3 years. Think I would care?
Probably not.
That LPs last longer than 3 years.
You've had an LP part go 4.5 hours. Never again. Never. I'm not uploading that.
But you already did upload it.
I'm never uploading that again.
Don't worry. I'll upload it instead.
I recorded that as a 1080p video too. Like it was only 30 FPS because it's Sonic Unleashed and that game only runs 30 FPS. But
don't worry, I'll play or upload a 6-hour long video on our channel in due time.
Please don't. You struggle enough to upload the videos as long as they are. And your argument is always your internet.
Because my internet isn't that good, and it's...
So why would you record a 6-hour long video?
No, I mean, like, you know, once my internet's good...
Yeah, you know, in a few years. Or decades.
It depends on when they'll install fiber optics, you know, assuming they will.
Exactly. Everyone's waiting for it. And, like, we have no options around here. That's the worst part. Basically, all we have is the stupid national crap. That's it.
Honestly, we might have it now. I'll have to look it up at some point, I think. Because even my sister the other day, we were talking to my mom about how the internet's just been, like, crapping out lately. Way more than usual.
Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you how mine's been doing. Pretty much the same thing.
When I say crapping out, I don't mean like you're kind of crapping out. I mean like I get these huge ping spikes, like mad, or like the internet will just be slow.
Oh, that happens too.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as yours. Is what I'm trying to say.
Cox, I hate you so much. If there was any other option around here that was viable, I would use them instead.
Which is, well, no, you live in Phoenix, so it makes sense. I was gonna say, or near Phoenix at least, because I was gonna say, if you lived in, I thought you lived in a small town, so I was gonna say, it's kind of weird, because, you know, small towns, funny enough, they usually have the best internet, which is...
No, like, okay, it's like, I can't, how do you aim with this? Because this is all I can figure out how to do.
Hold the L.
That's what I'm doing.
Hold R.
That's what I'm doing too. L does this, R does that. So maybe the other way around? No, that just makes you crawl.
Hold on, let me think.
Wait, first person mode? I can't. First person mode. It pushes me out of the shield.
Take out your sword.
Of course.
Now.
Oh, that actually was it? What? What? That was it! It's because I didn't have my sword out.
I like thought about it for a second.
That is
And I'm
so
like-
dumb.
And I'm like, because you know how I figured it out? Because I was like, I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, when you have your sword out, you know what happens? When you have your sword out, when you press R, you crouch, and then you can like aim it around. But when you don't, you can move around.
That is so dumb.
It's funny. Did you think when I said that nothing was gonna happen?
I thought you were joking.
That's the best part. What are you gonna do about that? Oh.
Let it keep attacking me. In fact, you want to curse me again, buddy? Come on, you want to curse me. But now.
Now this
Oh,
is
it happened!
all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I like
Oh, wait a minute, what am I
to
doing? No!
Sit right there.
What am I doing? I haven't had my camera out this whole time!
I'll tell you
Can
how
I,
I
it goes away. I was hoping I could take a selfie like that.
in a town called Bel Air.
So is that it? Is it over? I guess it's over. Oh, there was a light up there. I completely forgot about that. That's what you're... Well, whatever. I did it the hard way.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
We're gonna get demonetized. You better not. Even though we don't have any of our videos monetized.
Doesn't even make any sense. I'm just singing.
Welcome to YouTube's monetization policies. It doesn't make any sense.
But it's under fair use.
Fair use is a defense.
But it's under fair use. I can't believe you're just using medley to glide away from enemies.
I'm not. I'm trying to actually move. I know I'll have to aim her in a minute.
What happens if you do if both the lights shine at each other?
The world explodes. I would believe that wholeheartedly, actually. It's like, that's it. Ganon wins. World's over.
That would be funny if you got the Zelda 2 game over screen.
Oh, no. Come on. Stick there.
Hurry, she'll stop aiming in 3 seconds.
Well,
Imagine if it actually worked like that.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put anything past this game. So we still haven't gotten the boss key yet. That's kind of weird.
Oh no, you're like maybe a little past halfway.
But we already beat the mini-boss!
Yep. That's why I said a little past halfway. You're only... Cause
Okay, what's the map
there's,
at?
There's like
Oh, yes. I see it
there's
now.
there's like these 2 big puzzles. That you
Wait, no. Okay, no, never mind. I thought she wasn't going to follow me for a second. Oh, no. The arrows do.
shoot them with light arrows.
I don't have light arrows. I don't even know if light arrows are in this game. If they are, they're probably final dungeon only.
They are.
That's
You
how
have
it
to-
usually works.
You have to hit them with the light.
I'm crazy again.
You know, that's just.
Oh no, never mind.
normal,
I'm just
dude.
stoned.
At this point, those noises that you just made are just normal.
Oh yeah, totally. Come on, we've had this channel how many years now? You should know by now.
I think since 2011, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, pretty much. And how long have I been doing this? Pretty much since day one.
Since 2012, I think.
Oh, so there was a short period of time where it wasn't insane. But when
Yeah,
did the Bubsy 3D LP start?
I don't know. I don't believe.
Also, Spyro 3 broke me too. I remember that distinctly.
I don't know. I still don't know why it broke you.
I don't know either. It's like, I like Spyro 3 a lot. I don't know why that game in particular broke me. It just did.
Like, straight up, like, I remember watching some parts and stuff, and you were going, like, bananas, and
It's like, but it's like, at first I was faking it, but by the end it was legit. It's like...
Maybe it's because you were playing it up so much that it eventually just...
That's
like,
possible.
It, like, actually
like
got
an act
to you,
of self-hypnosis.
pretty much.
So, maybe I'm not supposed to fight them?
No.
Come on, Medley, we're gonna rush it! What song
You get
is
to
this?
learn
It looks
something
like it's the
amazing.
Earth God's lyric. Thank you for putting those songs on the gamepad, by the way. That'd be still frustrating without.
What else? What other song would you think that would be?
The Song of Passing. By the way, that's the song I was thinking of when I was thinking of Song of Storms. It's not it. But...
My dog just farted.
Yep. Now it's a Yogaidr part.
I know that was really random, but it was like really loud and really noticeable.
I didn't hear it. I don't doubt it, it's just...
It just threw me off. I don't know why. I should be used to it at this point. But sometimes he just like lets one loose and I'm just like, holy moly.
Okay, so, I'm going to get as close as I can. And, alright. Oh, I can't! Okay, come on, run. Oh, wrong button. Come on, you need to follow me. Does it try to scare me every time? This is gonna be hard.
Ah.
This is gonna be really hard. Run, you're too close! Oh, come on! I might have to give up on the idea of taking a screenshot. I better get the, It's time to get the potion equipped. Or the grandma's soup, rather.
You remember, you do more damage too.
It's true. Come on, you can chase me. It's not gonna chase me. It's just not the same if it's not chasing me, you know? But it's so hard to get the
closer.
timing.
You gotta put yourself. Remember, you just have to not be looking at it.
Oh, it freeze. Wait, does it freeze when I'm?
I think it does.
I can use
so
that.
You just have to.
Okay, back up. Well, that time it. Come on, dodge.
I think it didn't freeze quick enough. Is all I think is what happened.
Keep hitting the wrong button. It's R, not X.
Come on.
Oh, come on! Well, so much for double damage.
all of this just for a little picture. It's the best part.
Now it's moving. Oh look, I got the seal of approval.
I think the best part is the good.
Exactly. Yeah, we are definitely saving that one. That is our thumbnail. No ifs, ands, or buts.
That is amazing because there's like an enemy next to you. You're shitting your pants, and then there's just a little thing that's just like good.
Good job. Yup.
That was
Good job, Sora. Yup. I've played too much Kingdom Hearts. By too much Kingdom Hearts, I mean literally just that one video. I need more rupees. Believe me, I need more rupees.
I think you need like a little under 2,000.
Yeah.
Like 1,800 or something like that.
It was worse in the GameCube version. You need even more.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't even
needed,
hold
like...
as many as you needed.
Yeah.
Like, did they have?
It was terrible.
Did they have to add the an extra wallet or make it work or no? That's not what they did. They increased the default amounts you could hold.
Did they increase it all as a whole? Because
Maybe.
I think 999. I believe 999 was still the max in that game. I think. Can't remember 100%.
Okay, so you do need
that one.
flame arrows for this.
Yeah. Light doesn't burn those.
Should.
I just said it was just because I wanted you to feel stupid about the fact that you needed to use Medley for the other thing.
Well, gee, thanks.
And dude, anything for you. You know what are friends for?
Boy, that's probably not insta-kill, but that doesn't mean I want to go in there.
It's a poison gas. It'll just slowly hurt you. I believe.
I can see there's a chest in here on the map. Well, what are you? Oh, good, I'm crazy. They're being chased by fucking crazy. Oh, so yeah, it doesn't even damage.
Maybe it does just curse you. I thought it damaged you, just slowly.
Oh well, okay. The gas is gone, so yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I knew that when you had to run through. I just thought it like slowly damaged you. I don't remember this dungeon 100% obviously, but
it's a better dungeon than I thought it was. I remember this being way more annoying than it was. So yeah, it must be the other dungeon that I was really frustrated with.
Yeah, that one's kind of hit or miss for people. For me, not really the biggest fan. The music frustrates me. The layout is pretty frustrating too. The little partner you get to use, using him is pretty cool, but like,
can't you do that here anyway with Medley?
Yeah, I think it's like both of them, they're pretty like cool, like respectively. It's just the dungeon layout and stuff is just. I was gonna compare it to a dungeon in Twilight Princess, but you would have no idea what I'm talking about. So.
Yeah. I think I've played the original, like the opening dungeon, the one with the monkeys, once, but
That's it. You've gone through the prologue.
Yeah, I must have. I just don't know how I did it.
I'm so curious to know where you.
Like, I can tell you definitely where I stopped on the Wii U version because I have my Wii open right now. I have no idea what the emulator because I think that was an old
fine.
computer.
Didn't you say you kind of wanted to not play it until I got to it anyways?
Kinda, yeah. It's just this
were...
LP's been taking forever, and we kind of had that whole one Zelda game at a time thing because a lot of the Zelda games are kind of samey. Because like Breath of the Wild aside, a lot of the 3D Zelda games kind of feel the same.
Yep. It's just a matter of like which has the coolest dungeon design and stuff like that.
Like, sure, you can compare them all you want. It's like what has the best items. Most useful items. Sorry, Spinner.
You haven't even played that far.
Doesn't matter, it's a total meme. Everyone knows.
Oh no, it is. It is, and it is because it's an actually like super cool item. It is.
Because you never use it, right?
Well, okay, so I want to say there's a little bit of myth that goes along to that. While yes, it is true that you do not really use it as much as you probably should. If you're going on a casual playthrough, yeah, it's really underutilized. But if you're going for 100% playthrough, there is a lot of like pretty neat little spots that they kind of just put it in to use. So it's a bit of a meme, yes, because it's probably because the mandatory stuff is almost non-existent. But like I said, the what's it called? The if you're doing it if you're doing it I lost my train of thought. If you're going 100%, then there's a lot of cool stuff to it.
Are you planning on going 100%, or do you not want to dedicate yourself to anything either way yet?
Oh, I'll do it 100%. It's not that bad.
It's like, I would do this game 100%, but I don't know it, and I don't want to spend a bajillion hours trying to figure it out, or using a guide, because that's not really a whole lot better.
Again, this game is also not really that bad to 100%. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it'll take a little bit, but it's not bad.
All the way back here.
Don't you just love wall masters and crawl masters and floor masters?
They all suck. The only game
going-
I've ever played that I remember actually not hating it in was A Link Between Worlds, because you can destroy it.
I'm gonna be right back for one moment because I have to use the restroom and I have to grab something. You're near the end of the dungeon. I think there's like 2 major rooms you have to go through. But yeah,
I've been in this area for like 10 minutes.
I know, there's like 2 major areas you have to go through. I wonder how long the part's been going on. You're back.
Oh, okay. That much I can just check. It's been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. Sounds about right. I've been here for an hour. I'd be completely content with ending the part at a length like that. Run. I don't want to get teleported away again. Okay, go away, curse. Go away, curse, go away, curse. I was just mashing the R button for waiting for it to go away. Oh crap. Well, it's already back. There has to be a better way in this, right? Do I have another item that could do the same job better? I don't think so. Oh, you know, screw this. Speedrun strat time. Just like come through these. I don't think it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't. There's a joy pendant down, and that one's just completely empty. Well, let's see if this does anything like it better. I'm guessing in that other room there's gonna be a light shining in, like the one that Medley's standing in. Or no, it's in here, which is also in there. So I guess they're both kind of right. All right. Oh crap! There's a bunch of enemies in here now. Yeah, no kidding! Did you really need to switch back for that? Are you gonna switch back to tell me the same thing again? No, it's just she switches back whenever she takes damage. Actually, maybe I should just bring Link in here. That might be better. Yeah, forget it. I'm just gonna bring Link back. That's probably the safe bet anyway. Doesn't look like there's anything left to do on that side. Check the map. Yeah, there's nothing left there. And fine, I say, whatever. Come on, get up. Well, already doing better in medley, but then again, she doesn't have a sword, so I guess that's fair enough. That's what you're supposed to do against those enemies, by the way. Just if there was ever any doubt. Oop, wrong button. I'm so used to the grapple thing being on that button now that... I can actually steal stuff from a ghost. Okay. Some hearts. By some I mean 2. Oh, good, I'm cursed. I always wanted to be cursed. That didn't even last that long. Okay then. Some magic. Oh, I see. I see now. So, first off, I'm just gonna go and get these 2. They shouldn't be hard. That third one's gonna be the troublemaker. Or maybe both of them will. Yeah, they both will. Like, I see what you have to do, I just don't like it. Tilt this as far as I can. It's like I can around here. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to tilt down. Crap. Yeah, they want you to do it like that. Gotta redirect it again, because there's no way Link can redirect it that way from there. So let's tilt it around here, I think. Up a little bit, so going into the ground again. Did I go too far in the other direction this time? Oh, I'm way too far in the other direction. Wow, like I was trying to compensate for it and I went too far. Try around here. No, that's not what I wanted to. This is proving surprisingly difficult. Just back up a little bit. Okay, good, there. Just. She was in the perfect spot until she turned around. That's all it takes, I guess. Okay, let's... Man, this one's hard. Or... Thinking maybe you have to be on the other side of the fence, but no, that seems a bit too complicated for this. I'm sure it's just a matter of where you're aiming it, but... Come on. Maybe you do have to be on the other side of the fence? Man, this is a tricky one. There's probably not even anything that good back there, too. So it's like, I can't give up on it now.
Okay. I'm back, but I will have to be right back again and short, but it won't be as nearly as long.
I was just checking Skype to see if you had typed something.
No, I was having issues finding something. Hey, you're in one of the big rooms that I was thinking of.
I was here before, I've just got the light here now. And I cannot figure out for the life of me what to do about this third one. Like, clearly you have to reflect the light, it's just, I can't tell from where.
Reflect the light off Medley and then go to where her light is and then reflect.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been
off.
doing. I just can't figure out where to reflect it.
Oh.
'Cause no matter where I aim it, it seems like Link can't reflect it. Wait, is this actually the right spot? Okay, I just needed you to be around. And yeah, that was absolutely not worth it.
Wait, you needed who to be around?
So apparently I just needed you to be around because got the first try when you showed up. I've been at that for about 5 minutes.
I am just a mad person, I guess. Oh, hey, I remember this one.
Getting close to the boss. We're not quite there yet. According to the
Do
map.
you have the key?
No, I do not. There's
Well,
2 chests left, and one of them I missed.
The key is in a big room from what I remember.
I think I might have just straight up missed it. If it's not the chest in this room, then we're gonna go back to the other one because it has to be that one then. Go ahead and let them all fall on me. No, this isn't it.
No, it wouldn't be that easy.
It wouldn't be that small either.
Think it'd be that easy. Yeah, usually they have like spikes and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it anyway. I mean, 20 rupees is still nice, but I'd like a boss key.
You gotta go back to the other one. Because the other one, let me guess, the other one is in a big room.
Yeah.
So
It's a
yeah,
little
and
ways
it's probably
back,
the
though.
exact room that I know.
I didn't spend that much time in this room before because I thought I couldn't do anything there.
Go to it.
It's this room here. Oh, wait a minute, what? No, this. Never mind. This is the room that was filled with poison gas. It says it's right here, like where I'm standing.
That means you have to kill all the enemies in the room.
Or I guess it could be on the other level. Because there's still a whole other story, apparently. I only just checked that. Oh well. I'm here, I might as well get this chest now. Also, apparently there's a chest back on the first floor in Nest. But, again, oh well.
Let me tell you something. Alright.
You want to tell a story? Well, we haven't reached 150 subs yet.
Yeah, no, sorry guys, no story time yet.
Yeah, at the rate we're going, probably not going to happen for at least a couple more years. And the sad thing is we're like 140 subs, and it's the 150 sub special.
That'll make it all the much more worth it to think about.
So, oh no, there's one left. Right, that's the last one.
This, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this.
It looks like, yeah, that's a normal chest.
This. Yeah, that's a normal chest. I agree.
Well, crud. Okay, it's gotta be on the second story then, or second floor. Or third floor, because this is the second floor, because this dungeon is confusing.
Now.
Oh, treasure
now
chart.
you
Well,
remember why
okay,
you
well,
didn't like
I guess
it.
still worth it then.
You got something to look forward to.
Should I go back and get that chest back on the first floor?
Yeah, you gotta get all the chests until you have the key.
It's true. There's still this area here. Like I have no idea what's supposed to be down. There's no chest down there. No, curiosity got the better of me.
All right, I gotta be right back again for a second. This is the one that will take long. It's that way for the record. Anyways, we're back.
The chest there, but oh no, never mind. There is the floor. Seems like there's not even a floor there. Yeah, there is. Poor Medley's just standing there waiting. I've got to stop rolling while I'm going upstairs. So you need to go through this door.
Alright, party people, I'm back.
That was quick.
And by party.
Yeah, I told you. I just had to put something away. The thing that I found, I just had to put away.
Oh,
Finding
no.
said thing.
Oh yes, this. I've got to go get Medley again.
Yeah. This is. Don't you love big rooms? You have to admit that's something.
You know, the first time you were gone, I was mentioning how I thought this part has gone on for the perfect length. And I'd be very happy to end it here if I got to the boss. There's still a whole nother floor left.
You can't just end a part in the middle of a dungeon.
Oh, I know. I'm not. Don't worry. I do
That's
my
like
parts by
part of the
contents, not by length. For better or for worse. Although, again, that Unleashed video is definitely making me rethink my my priorities with that one.
That was your fault!
And the Kingdom Hearts video before it, like literally the same day. Because that also broke the record.
That one was your fault for different reasons, but you barely broke the record.
By half an hour.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was just like a few minutes over. But the 4-hour video, that was all your fault.
And thankfully, it's 4.5 hours. 4 hours, 22 minutes if you want to be really technical.
He could have made it like a 2-hour video. But no, he wanted to go the extra length and do something he didn't have to do, which, you know, I was down for until
you found out how long it was.
Until you were having constant issues.
Well, it was too late to stop at that point.
I mean, I think my suggestion was I think I said you could just cut it out, that part of the video, but you know, you were determined.
If it was my own channel, I would have done it, but we kind of have this whole thing here about uncut LP videos.
That's what makes our videos so good to the critical masses.
Well, we kind of have to do it this way. Because, you know, conversations go on whether we cut the video or not. It would be really jarring.
Well, some people cut out. A lot of people cut out conversations in their LP videos.
I know, but it's so jarring. It's like, can you imagine if we randomly cut out 10 minutes of one of our videos? It would just be...
Well, to be fair, like, cooperative channels, like a la Game Grumps style, that's like the easiest thing I can think of to relate it to. They're usually, for the most part, not unedited, but they're usually short videos with little, like, edited perks just to add a little, I guess, spice.
Well, yeah, they want to have daily uploads, and that's the best way to do it.
And if you guys want us to be real, we could have easily done a daily upload route.
Oh, yeah, totally. We could have done, like, 10-15 minute videos.
Yeah, and then just... But we like the long...
Yeah, like I said before, we prefer going by content instead of by length.
Yeah, and to be fair, especially as of late, I've personally been craving like just random videos I could just have on in the background.
Oh, I'm like that too. I get it. It's like, I mean, like, playlists kind of negate that, but it helps. It's not the same thing, but it's an option.
Yeah, but I don't know. I prefer having just one long video in the background.
So I think it's worse for me than it is for you because how my internet works, but
What do you mean?
because the video won't load.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that must be harder for you, harder/more annoying for you when you have to find like a playlist to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Because because then when your internet is actually down for some reason, then you can't do anything about it at all. Like at least when you because it'll go to the next video, but then you're stuck there. At least when you have like a long video, it's rendered or not rendered. It's what is the word I am looking for? It's buffered. That's the word. It's it's buffered.
Yeah, it'll buffer at least a couple minutes.
If not, like.
Which I mean, 90% of the time my internet drops. It's only for a couple minutes anyway. So. Oh look, it's an enemy that was a mini boss before.
I mean, didn't you fight? Isn't the mini boss like 3 of them?
I think so, but I only fought one at a time.
I know, but I'm just saying it was basically a generic enemy from the start.
We've gone full circle. Again with the Kingdom Hearts reference.
In the same night.
Mm-hmm. I mean, these obviously aren't going to go up on the same day, but you get the point.
To be fair, it's like this for a lot of games of I guess this the style of I guess action RPGs, where they'll just start shoving in mini bosses as normal enemies at some point. Or they'll just make an enemy that's like a stronger version of the boss/mini
Like, if
boss.
you can even call this an RPG, it sort of is. Like, it has RPG elements at least. I don't think anybody would argue that.
People like to define.
It's like, RPG is such a broad term, anyways. Like, even without the whole JRPG and Western RPG debunked it, it's still a giant mess. Especially with JRPGs kind of slowly turning into Western RPGs.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese developers. Jeez, did you hear that fart?
Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was a fart until you said anything, though. I thought it was just something shuffling.
That was my dog farting. But anyways, a lot of Japanese developers are, they're trying to do what Western developers have done.
Like, I guess to some extent I'm glad, but at the same time, it's like, I like JRPGs because they're JRPGs, you know?
I miss turn-based RPGs.
And like, they're still around. Persona 5 came out last year. It was pretty good.
It's not the same though. I miss like a traditional turn-based RPG.
You mean like SNES era? I'm glad those are gone.
Yeah, I miss those kind of RPGs. I always they've got a charm to them.
It's like, I mean, if you look hard enough, you can still find some games like that on mobile devices, but
I honestly thought you were gonna say if you look hard enough, you'll find some games like that.
well,
It was like-
I did say that.
No, I thought you meant like there was like a few games that existed.
Well, I mean, again, you're not wrong.
No, I meant like just as a whole, like it was as a collective whole.
Well, yeah, exactly.
No, those SNES RPGs, there's a ton of them up to like the PS2 era.
I can't think of any on the PS2, but I wasn't really a JRPG person at that point anyway. Wasn't even an RPG person at that point. I was definitely more platformers at that point.
I don't know. I'm probably still a platformer person at heart. I love platformers.
So, I mean, like, I think I like them more now that I'm older, just because most of them are shorter. Like, there's definite exceptions. Mario Odyssey took forever to 100%, but again, that's 100%. If you just wanted to go for just beating Bowser, that game only took like what, 3 or 4 hours.
Which game? Sorry, my
Mario Odyssey.
To beat without 100%ing?
Yeah, just to go for Bowser.
It's probably like a 6-hour journey, casually, maybe more.
I
I don't know. It
think
depends.
it's that
Though, like
long.
if you're saying going straight to the end,
Like without
then
going through
yeah.
any excess. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
then
saying like
yeah.
go full on speedrunner, but
then it'll be short. But at the same time, it's like so many people are just gonna want to grab random stuff. Like you can't tell me that people aren't gonna want it. My dog can stop barking. Holy shit. But yeah, you know, like a lot of people want to just play. His
missing
part,
something.
his part made me lose my train of thought. What was I even talking about?
I don't know either. I was trying to find the light, and I can't find the light.
Or now we're actually just playing Kingdom Hearts.
Light, dark, hearts, hearts and darkness, and light and more darkness. Forever darkness and eternal light. And friendship.
Now, if you want to get it, make it a crossover with Kingdom or with Zelda, you just have to say with Ganon, the Triforce of Darkness and Light, and
That's actually not even that far from what it actually is canonically. So,
what would be the third part of the Triforce?
friendship. Like, don't deny it. Light, darkness, friendship. That's it. There you go.
It's like
You can swap out friendship for heart if you prefer. It's the same difference in Kingdom Hearts. Oh boy, it's like... I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, it'd be one thing I had the light shining down, but I don't.
shine it upwards.
Just... Oh, wait. Is that it?
Also, this is the room. I know I said this like 3 times, but this is actually the room that I was thinking of. This is like one of the main rooms that I remember. When I was mentioning, you remember how you said you had like at least 2 really big rooms to go through? This is one of them.
There we go. Okay. Now I can actually do something.
See, I told you it was a bug. And you didn't believe me. Just like you didn't believe me when I told you to take out your sword.
You were very right. I most certainly did not.
That one was funny. Is it possible to get... Yes, it is. Okay. I thought that might be pushing it a little bit. No, just remember those statues are always gonna be...
No.
Most statues as a whole are kind of light sensitive, I guess.
Let's start with the chest. Thank you. Oh, goody. 50 rupees. So pull this out. Just another mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me.
I'm just doing, things.
This... If I needed to summarize Wind Waker in one image, it would be this. A giant waste of time, but you still somehow have so much fun doing it, you don't care.
I mean, isn't that all video games, though?
I mean, arguably, yeah.
It's,
It feels like
there-
Wind Waker has that even worse than most.
aren't all video games just a waste of time in this mortal reality?
Do I have any way of reflecting that back? No.
I don't even see the light that's fucking hitting you.
It's Medley. She's reflecting it.
Oh. Alright, I have to tell you a story.
Is it possible to move these back? No, it's not.
No, because there's little like indents in the ground.
I thought as much. It's like, what do you do here then? It's like it's just reflecting on the wall. Oh, duh. I want you to do that, but what the? Like, I see where it wants me to reflect it, but
Come on, think.
light arrows.
Okay, don't think that hard, buddy.
No, I'm really good at overthinking things. Believe you me.
I've known you long enough to be able to, you know, agree and confirm that statement. It's okay though, because I have these moments where I overthink things arguably just as bad.
It's like, I used to be good at this, then I played Zelda games and Ace Attorney and other games that made me learn that I am really good at overthinking really simple puzzles.
Objection!
Sir,
You're probably the kind of person that objects everything, like, I got this.
I so got this. It's like, I presented every piece of evidence and pressed every statement. What do I do?
I know for sure I'm correct on this one. Objection.
It's like, I really wish that I could go back and do this blind just for the sake of a blind LP, but I can't. And it's really the kind of game that you can only really do blind. So
I know.
I've never done Danganronpa, and I've heard that's basically the same thing, but a million times darker. So I don't know, maybe someday.
It's darker, but I wouldn't really say it's anything. It's similar, but not like. I don't know who the fuck made that comparison. That's kind of weird.
I've never actually played them, so I don't know. Ah, rubies. It's beautiful.
What is your favorite kind of game currency?
Good question, and I'm not sure if I have an answer. Or no, yes I do. Bolts from Ratchet & Clank games.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have to agree. They are very satisfying together.
It's like, I don't even know why I even thought about that. It's like, I don't know, it's like bolts.
I'm trying to think what mine would be. Bolts are satisfying, but I'm not 100% sure if I would put that as mine. Like my personal one.
Yeah, it's like, depends on the game. Like, if it's a long-running series, like, there's definitely some Mario games that are more satisfying to get coins in than others. Like, for example, New Super Mario Bros. 2, where there's a million coins around. Like, who cares, right?
Honestly, in that game, it's still satisfying as long as you're getting a ton of coins in one section. Then it feels so good.
That's like 90% of the game.
I know. You know what I mean.
Oh, but hey, look, it's the mini boss again.
I'm trying to think of other game currents. I mean, rubies are pretty fun to get, but not as fun as
but like
bolts still.
not to the point of bolts. Like, I don't know what I can't even tell you what it is about bolts that make them so satisfying. It's just I know they are.
I think it's just because a ton of them come out.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
There's something to be said about the sound design behind them too. I feel like it's a lot more satisfying to just hear it go off over and over as compared to something like a coin or a ring.
Not only that, but I feel like the way it gravitates to you is also satisfying.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, there's a lot of currency in games that will gravitate to you, but
there's a game. I am trying so hard to think of what game it is that's kind of like similar.
Like, do you listen to what genre it is?
I'm pretty sure it's a platformer.
Huh.
You know, I might have to concede and say it's
Like, I can't even think. It's like coins in the Sly games can be fairly satisfying. I wouldn't say as good as Ratchet & Clank, but it's a close second for me. That's... I can't think of anything else that's quite on the same level.
What about... Does...
And no, that I did not intend for both those to be Sony IPs. That's just how it worked out.
I'm trying to... Now I'm really curious to see... I'm thinking really hard about this.
It's like... Gems from Spyro, maybe?
Those have an like a really satisfying...
Oh yeah, like totally. It's just, I don't know if I'd say they're on that level.
You know, made by Insomniac, of course. You know.
Yeah, of course. You know, the ones that made Ratchet and Clank.
Huh.
With the super satisfying bolts. Like, they know what they're doing.
Man, I really want to play through Ratchet and Clank 3, but I really don't want to spend money on something right now because of my trip coming up.
Didn't you say you have it on... Or, oh no, you said you don't have it working on emulator.
It doesn't work properly. I'm frustrated. Dude, give it to me as a gift.
I've already... Or no. I think I've bought that game twice already, and I've bought Jak 2 3 times. No, 4 times because the PS4 version. It's just...
Exact. You should do me a solid and should definitely gift me Ratchet and Clank 3. I haven't played it in such a long time.
Like, it's basically the second game again, just more of it. It's more of a shooter than a platformer. That's the big difference.
I know, but I really want to play through. Like, I really want to, but I don't want to spend it. It's so conflicting.
So you realize by the time, even if I send it today, it still wouldn't get to you before you left for your trip, right?
What? Can't you just gift through PSN?
It's a PS2 game.
It's on PSN.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me be right back. I think that's pizza.
This should be medley, right? I should be standing over here. I'm doing this all wrong. I love that dog. I'm scared to look because I still have it on full screen. I want to know how long it's been going, but at the same time I don't. I think I'm really scared to look. I'm sure I've probably either crossed 2 hours or I'm so close to it that... You know, fine, I'll look. An hour 52, so yeah, basically 2 hours. Yeah, this video will probably end up being about 2 hours then. Because it's just the boss and maybe a cutscene or two more after that. There we are. The link stand here. But there's no point of having Link aim because you're gonna have to play the main melody for medley. The word that starts with the letter M eventually. Where are you?
Oh yeah, well yeah. What we were talking about, yeah, Ratchet and Clank 3, along with I think all 3 games. There's the
Oh yeah, you're talking about the trilogy, right? The
Yeah,
collection.
I
I think Deadlock's on there too, but I've heard that port wasn't very good. Sorry, I completely forgot about that.
I've heard they all are kind of wonky. At least they all have some sort of graphical nuances.
Yeah, 2 and 3 have some very noticeable graphic issues with, especially with the armor.
I've heard with the eyeballs too.
I didn't notice the eyeballs, but I'm like the armor's impossible not to notice. It's floating over his head.
Oh god.
It sets my
Also, I
OCD
know
off so bad.
Also, I know, like, at least for Ratchet and Clank 1, there's, that game I think was original. I think all the games were originally 4x3, so there's some so some cutscenes have things you're not supposed to see, or there's some weird glitches because the games weren't originally like that.
Actually, no. I think 2 and 3 do have widescreen support on PS2 versions. I'm not sure about 1.
They do. I know 1 has some weird issue. Like, you'll see Clank off camera when he, like, static in some cutscenes because he's not supposed to be seen.
Useless Podcast had a whole lot to talk about on that one. Which, if you don't know who they are, that's former Insomniac devs that worked on the PS2 Ratchet games.
The best, you know what I love about them? I watched the Ratchet 3 one, and it's so interesting to hear that they originally thought that Ratchet 3 was going to be a huge flop.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 weeks before it released, they were all at a bar just talking about how much of a flop it's going to be. It's like,
but it turns out being a fan favorite.
Or it was for a while. It's kind of turned to a fan unfavorite now.
I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why, because a lot of people started noticing it has a lot of rushed elements to it.
A lot of it just stemmed from Quark, which, yeah, I can see. It's like, it's definitely a noticeable flaw.
But it has the best weapons in the series.
Damn straight it does.
That's the best part. It has the best weapons in the series.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, because I know you get it really early on. I think you get it literally after the first planet. This was always like a favorite weapon of mine when I was younger. Was the plasma whip.
You get that on the first planet. You don't even have to beat it.
See, exactly. In that
It's
weapon,
super weak, but it's so much fun.
Whew. See, now you're gonna have to give me Ratchet and Clank 3. Sorry about that.
Unfortunately, they didn't learn their lesson about the bouncer, because that comes back and it's still broken in OP, so you kind of don't have a reason to use any other weapons.
Oh wait, it's back in Ratchet. I don't remember.
Yes, it is. So is Plasma Coil and the Shield Charger. Like, all the broken weapons are back.
Oh god.
Although, at least in Shield Charger's case, you don't get it to the last level. And I think the Plasma Coil you get like second or third to last. I'm not sure about Bouncer.
I'm actually gonna do you a solid really quickly, and I'm gonna check on the store. I know the PS3 version I think used to sell it as a PS2 classic.
I thought there's just the collection.
I'm genuinely
I went too far.
I'm gonna search it up on the store. I need to get the new God of War game that came out at some point. I was originally not gonna get it because when I first saw it, it didn't look interesting, and I didn't watch anything about it. Then it came out, and everybody said it was amazing. So I'm like, okay.
The thing about it is like I'm getting some very strong BioShock Infinite vibes from it. Like, everyone praises it now, but in a few months or years, they're all gonna hate it. I'm kind of getting that vibe.
I don't know, but yeah, no, I saw that it was getting raving reviews, then I was like, okay, the main thing that attracted me to the original God of War is the hack and slash gameplay elements, right? And so then I was curious. And I did. I looked at the gameplay because I thought the gameplay was going to be like a generic third-person, gameplay. But then I saw that they actually kind of kept the hack and slash elements to it. So I'm like, okay, now the game interests me again to where I want to get it now. And it's just as brutal too. So it's not toned down like fucking Kratos still cuts people in half. Also, this boss is pathetic. So.
Now that you have said that, I am going to spend the next hour here, and...
there is no way.
Please don't say things like that. You're just gonna jinx me.
No way. Yeah, it's not going to. There's rationing, playing, looks like there's all the PS... I know the PSN on... The PS3, I think, has them because I googled this before. I searched up Ratchet 3 PSN and I saw that the PS3 version has it to be downloaded or on download.
What the heck? Is it just invincible?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the lantern. I figured that out way too late.
Now this boss has funny music, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it does. It is hilarious.
You know what music it truly needs? It needs the Majora's Incarnation theme. Or music playing. Hit it into the
really weird one.
spikes.
Oh, wow.
Hit it.
I didn't even see there were spikes there.
Yeah, there's spikes on there's spikes there.
Yeah, I see them now. I didn't see it then.
You want to hit him, I believe, into the spikes.
Well, the only thing I can move is this lantern, so it'll have to do.
Have you tried using your leaf?
I have not.
I know he's big and fat, but
I mean, it is a ghost, so...
yeah, that's. I don't remember exactly what you're supposed to do 100%.
That does not do it.
Oh, you can pick him up, smarty.
What? What? I did not see that prompt at all.
Now just throw him into the wall.
I guess it has to be the giant pillars.
Wow, I thought it was actually just any part. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but
Yeah.
I thought it would just work as anything.
This is seriously weird music.
It's funny music. It sounds like carnival music, but
It does!
See if I can find a song. Jahala is his name, so. Or Jalhala. Oops, not Hal Jala.
Hala Dajala?
I just want to hear his theme. It's been a while.
It's so goofy!
I know it's really goofy.
Like, it does not fit at all, but that's kind of, like, it's my favorite song in the game so far, though, because it doesn't fit.
It's funny. It's really funny, actually.
I'm going after this one because it looks like Tingle. I think it's a totally justified reason. So, shouldn't this ghost be shrinking with the ghost leaving? No? Okay.
The quality song. I'm just
Oh, I know. It's so goofy. It's like, we haven't had this much fun with music since Rayman Legends, and that's only because of the music levels. So that game kind of cheated.
It's funny. You can like hear the accordion just jump in random points.
Look at me, Mom! I can compose a song! Okay, no, it's not that bad, but it is pretty silly.
What are you talking about? It actually is Miyamoto.
Miyamoto? We're fighting Miyamoto, that actually explains a lot. And I'm sure now in 2018 there's a lot of people that would like to fight Miyamoto as a boss.
Wait, why? What did Miyamoto do?
Just because he ruins almost everything he touches now.
Wait, what are you talking? He made Mario Odyssey.
No, he didn't. He was a supervisor.
Yeah.
Barely. Even that.
Supervising.
It basically just means he owns the IP and he was looking over it to make sure they didn't screw anything up.
Did they screw anything up?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's not a perfect game.
But did they screw anything up?
I guess I only get two now. So it's like, if you wanted a big example, like, I started hearing it really loudly once Star Fox Zero came out. But that was the big one that I think set people off. Because there was a lot of people that really didn't like that game.
It was, from what I've been told, it actually isn't really a bad game. It's just a control scheme.
Maybe, but since it's tied so closely to the control scheme, we're never going to know. It's like, if you're going to talk about it that way, then let's talk about how great a game Sonic Free Riders would be if it didn't have the Kinect. It's the same difference.
Sonic Free Riders would not be a great game without the Kinect. It would just be...
It would be a better game.
It'd be a better game, but it would still be like below average. And you know it, because you've said it.
Oh, I know. Just thinking it'd be a lot better.
Right there. Wow, I just had a gnarly glitch.
Are you still playing Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts 2. And a gnarly glitch. I actually started a new game on Kingdom Hearts 2. I had a glitch in Beast's Castle where the Cogsworth thing, the teapot was stuck. Then leave the room and re-enter it. Gosh, it's such a dopey song.
It's not even playing anymore. I beat the boss already.
It's just so dopey. Yeah, dude, Mrs. Teapot, you know what happened to her? Whatever the heck her name is? She just kept running back and forth and was stuck in one spot. It was a gnarly glitch.
So, oh, there she is.
She's like, I'm not teleporting to the other side of rooms anymore. And now she's going to disappear forever. Hey, look, it's the Master Sword.
Pretty much.
You know, come to think of it, the idea behind the Triforce quest isn't inherently terrible.
Oh, it's a great idea on paper. It's just...
Yeah, the execution is just what...
It's because of how the world map works, and like especially in the GameCube version. It's outright terrible in the GameCube version. The Wii U version is tolerable.
Well, that's because they fixed stuff.
Exactly. It's like they knew it was terrible, and...
Imagine if they didn't fix
then it would still be terrible.
You mean the greatest thing ever? I thought you loved terrible games. That's why you play them all the time, right?
I mean, if you look at the average quality of the games I've LP'd on this channel compared to the average quality of the games that you've LP'd on the channel, there is definitely a difference.
What are you trying to say? You trying to say I play garbage?
No, I'm trying to say I play garbage.
Trying to say I play garbage?
It's like, I mean, I definitely have some good games on there too, but, I mean...
You have Mario Sunshine.
I mean, take off Crash Entrance and Rayman Legends, and everything else on the list is disputable at best and outright awful at worst.
I don't think... I don't know.
I've heard a lot of people dispute Sunshine.
Well, I know, but I don't know. I think Sunshine's a really great game. It's a really great game to play during the summer, too, just because of the atmosphere.
I'll give you that much.
Like, that's a
it's
game
like, especially now that Odyssey exists, like, there's no reason to go back to Sunshine.
I still would for the same reason that I just said. That just like for a summer tradition, I could see it being people's summer tradition just because it works so well as a summer game.
Maybe, but I'm never gonna play that game again, and you know why.
I know you have like slight PTSD because the game
because it crashed on me just before I finished. I was going for 100%, so I had to go all the way through it again.
Yeah, and mind you guys, it wasn't the game's fault. It was the emulator that he was playing on. Which, you know, I'm not saying that that excuses things. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Right. Well, anyway, I think we've gone on long enough for this part. It's well
of
over
course,
2
you just
hours.
had to do
so
the dungeon, is all.
yeah, so until next time, thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Take care.
Potatoes are delicious.